Audio Sorceress presents the unabridged recording of Keep Me, the Fox Family Crime Syndicate Book 3. Written by Summer O'Toole. Narrated by Geneva Mitchell and Gregory Salinas.
Chapter 1. Stories They Tell. Reggie. There's nothing more fascinating than a lifeless body preserved to halt the hands of decomposition. It still amazes me how something so animated and dynamic can be confined into such a static form. It's in this stillness where I dwell, where I thrive. It's easy to assume that as the daughter of the Cortez cartel kingpin turned forensic pathologist, I am doing it to rebel against the crimes of my father, trying to do some good in the world when he rules with fire and death. But that's not it. I'm simply fascinated by the stories dead bodies tell, and murdered ones tell the most interesting stories. Like the one in front of me that's cold, gray, and cloaked in the smell of death, with a roughly sutured Y incision carving down her chest and abdomen. No need to worry about scarring on a corpse. The stitches are remnants of the initial autopsy done at the June Harbor Medical Examiner's Office before the body went unclaimed and was donated to the Verano Institute for Forensic Anthropology. Their donations are always more fun than the old people who croak and have their bodies donated to science. Female, Caucasian, 20 to 30 years old. Mechanism of death: asphyxia by manual strangulation, fractured hyoid bone present. Manner of death: homicide. That's only the beginning and end of her story, but I'm interested in the middle. She's covered with perimortem injuries. Abrasions scatter her cheeks and limbs, most likely defensive or accidental wounds not from a weapon. Fresh bruises in the form of handprints ring her throat, and another bruise, older by perhaps a couple of days, shades her cheekbone. Raw skin at her ankles and wrists indicates she'd been bound. Her feet were cleaned by the medical examiner, but dirt still lingers under her toenails. The minor abrasions that lash her soles are consistent with running barefoot outside. Her teeth and hair show no signs of malnourishment or poor health, so she couldn't have been held captive for a long period of time. In fact, her hair is dyed in a balayage style, a service that easily costs several $100s, and I can tell she had orthodontic work done. No signs of drug addiction. This isn't the type of person that disappears without anybody looking for them. So why did her body go unclaimed? The familiar taste of mystery coats my tongue, my pulse increasing steadily with eagerness to dig